party, cats and kittens. It's about to get super cold in here, jazzy cold, ice cold, so grab your gloves and mittens. This is the wedding band coming at you. We're all so glad you came out tonight to the St. Francis wedding party. Okay, who we got on the bass guitar tonight? Is that Jimmy Croissant?
Yes, it is.
How's it hanging, Jimmy?
Oh, low and jazzy.
Oh, low end, super jazzy. Alright, yeah, you're gonna be spanking those strings, baby.
Of course, you know it.
Yeah, and those fine little pretty things as well. Alright, well, we're looking at you, table 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and who's this over here? It's a jazz flute and random instrument player. His name is Scat Hancock.
How's it going tonight? How are you?
I'm doing super fine. My eyes are red and glassy, and I'm feeling pretty sassy.
Yeah. So, did you guys try the buffet?
Yeah, I had some of Winkleman's fried chicken. It was quite delicious.
Fried chicken. Fried chicken's good. Oh, man. What'd you have, Jimmy?
Oh, I hit up some of that suckling pig. If you hurry, you can still get some of the apple.
Pork is my favorite dish.
Oh, man, you guys gotta try the heroin, man. Heroin's delicious.
They got the horse on the runway?
Nah, man, you go and talk to Luca over there, man, in the Swedish meatballs. Dude. Wow.
I could always go for a nice little pony ride before any concert, if you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes.
We may have to take a quick break.
Oh, man. Wait.
I don't think so. We're getting paid. We got a couple of songs to break into, but
first I need to introduce you.
You're right.
This is our band leader, Hannibal, the Cannibal.
Yes.
Pops Cherrywood III of Hoboken.
That's me, ladies and gents. Nice to meet you. I was born and raised in Hoboken, and I love every inch of the town, and that's why my soul is so jazzy.
New Jersey.
Hannibal, love the jazz.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. I'm glad we're here, boys and girls, cats and kittens. We also got to say a big shout out before we get to the jazz. We got to make a big shout out to the wedding caterers. That's Julian Ann Sanderson's Catering Company. We want to thank you. Your rolls are delicious, and your apple ass is looking fine tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I had some of the scotch. Rumpelman scotch is delicious. I just gotta say thanks, guys, for open bar too. And I know our drummer Silent Mo has something to say about that. Our drummer Silent Moses Lester said, "Make some noise for us, Silent Mo." All right, yeah, banging on them skins all night.
Radio is not really his medium, is it?
I don't think so, unless people learn how to speak drummies. I don't think that's even a language. All right, the first song we got for you tonight is called Texas Toast on Rye. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, oh.
We actually have a car that needs to be moved. I'm looking for
Move your car.
There's a white Ford Pinto.
It's on fire.
Yeah, I don't know how it got that way. It wasn't that way when I left it.
It's in spot 11B. You gotta move that shit you see.
Yeah, that fuck, you parked next to the van. And, I don't know what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. Is this boy in his crack pipe. That's what it was. He's burning that spoon at both ends.
Why you always gotta bring up crack?
Is that like a boy and his dog?
More like a boy and his horse. A gentleman and his horse.
I know a guy that had a horse once. I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it?
Sure. Let's hear your song about horses.
All right, hold on. Let me get my Amish right.
That's amazing. It's moving my jazzy soul to its very depths.
Ow, I hurt my hip.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh.
We're getting a little bit old, I think, ladies and
Take it,
gents.
Jimmy. Oh.
Jazz is rough on the body.
I think so, indeed.
Because you feel it everywhere.
Has anyone had the delicious sweet corn on the buffet? I just gotta mention that. It's just the best thing I've had in 3 weeks.
It's the only thing you had besides heroin in 3 weeks.
And that sweet little girl's ass from that last show that we played. She said she was 18. That's good enough for me. Hey, I'm Jazzy.
You know, the jazz flows through all living things.
And it flows right out my penis. Yes. The ladies love my jazz.
The jazz connects us all.
Oh, man.
It is my religion. Jazz music.
We're the Jazz Knights.
Knights of the Jazzy Republic. All hail the funk.
It's not like Knights of the Jazz table or the chord table.
That's just silly.
We don't need no table.
What?
We're standing up.
What am I gonna put my blow on?
A mirror.
What's gonna hold the mirror up?
You can have a
Your
compact,
kneecap.
man. Like a lady.
I got no legs.
That's why ladies carry those, isn't it?
That's why you had to quit playing the drums.
Yeah. Don't have to rub it in.
Silent Moses makes quite an amazing drummer, if I do say so myself. And I do think he has a penchant for young ladies' asses. Table 3, we're winking at you. Yeah, look at Silent Mo. So listen what he has to say. Yeah, that means hello in drumese. I speak it quite fluently. You want to know what the drum solo in Hog's Feet Wild means? I don't even want to tell you.
Hey Mo, you know those are boys, right? Oh, okay.
That was a very sad drum solo.
You're looking at 3B. We're looking at 3A.
I'm seeing 12 on.
And he's the lucky one. Yeah.
How about this next song? Jimmy, you wrote this one, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a hard time in my life, but I express myself through my jazz. It's my medium.
What's that song called,
That's-
Jimmy Crisson?
It's called Television Remote / Lick My Horn and Goat Weed.
The slash is the very, very controversial part of the title. Not the licking the golden weed.
Well, it's multiple levels. You know, like one level is called Television Remote, the other level is called Lick My Horn and Goat Weed.
Let's kick it off right now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, ho! I just got word. Another car needs to be fucking moved. Cause people, why don't you not park in the grass or behind people in part of the wedding party, okay?
I can't drink enough bottles of gin to keep making these Molotov cocktails.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Scat Hancock. You can do it.
Seriously, I would decimate the entire fucking lot.
You play that marimba and you make those cocktails. We will survive this.
It's not a marimba, it's a vibraphone.
That's car with a license plate number FPK 1950382569.
And it's
If
on
you don't
fire as
move,
well.
that's not my fault. None of us did that. We're too busy lighting your souls on fire with sexy jazz music. Yes. But anyway, that license plate number I just read, that was too long for me to remember. You need to move your car.
Actually, anybody with the car, you should probably go move it.
I say, I personally advocate destruction derby in the parking lot. Destruction derby drum solo Moses. Yeah. Has anyone had any of this delicious Jerry Brentwiller shrimp straight in from the caterer? It's amazing. Jerry Brentwiller shrimp. It tastes amazing. I can eat it while I'm playing the keyboard.
Those are shrimps.
That's a powerful shellfish that can compel a man to have that much jazz.
The jazz is overflowing at me.
You know, the last time you said the jazz was overflowing, you were locked in the bathroom at the airport with that one, well, you know.
She was a Denny's waitress, and she was 5'1". And I love short broads.
I've never seen a Denny's waitress that was taking remedial elementary algebra.
So what? She had a bit of so what? She had a learning deficiency. It's not my fault that she didn't never learn how to read.
She was 10.
I think maybe she was at least 15. And that's okay if you're in Texas.
Nah, we picked her up in front of a school.
Oh, well now. Somebody's been playing the game of hide the camcorder again.
This is what happens when you party hard with Michael McDonald.
Jimmy Crisson, tell me about your favorite buffet item tonight.
Oh, well, aside from that suckling pig, which is most succulent, we got some various jazzy items over there. They got them sweet peas. Them sweet peas is good jazz. Let's see, we got some. Yeah, they are. They're
Stokely's sweet peas. Good for jazz.
The stoked to fire the embers of jazz in your soul. That's Stokely's green
Oh,
peas.
excuse me, I've ashed on myself.
Oh, don't burn yourself. Jazz cigarettes do burn rather quick.
Is that slang for something?
Oh yes.
Like peas?
So apparently you don't have any favorite buffet items other than the store-bought peas that the caterer brought along with him.
Dude, those are good peas.
They do stoke the fire of jazz in your soul, but I must say, that's a rather weak decision, my friend. You're playing bass guitar. I'd figured you'd pick rack ribs, maybe even a pork cutlet.
I already went with one meat item. I thought I'd get a side this time.
You eat sides first and then meat, or meat then sides? What kind of a freak are you?
Don't you eat?
Hey, I eat in waves.
Hey, table 6, what do you think of this asshole? Is he crazy?
He sucks.
Yeah, you hear that? They don't like your bass playing or your jazz or your crazy whacked out pea ideas.
You all suck.
Hey, no one asked you about that. So, Scat.
Hey, my car's on fire.
We told you. Scat, won't you tell these people why this next song is the best song ever recorded in the history of jazz rock and roll music?
Well, it was a really great time. We were all over in Paris. I remember saying, hey, HTC PCW 3OH.
Yes.
You know what we really need to do? We need to get down to our roots.
That's right, baby.
Jazz is all about the roots.
So we went and dug big holes in the ground. We put our feet in there with mud.
It felt pretty funny between my toes.
Yeah, I think I got worms from that. And anyway, I think I lost my legs right after that. I fucking hate this song. Anyway, I can't. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2.
Marmalade, molasses, dingleberries. Marmalade, molasses, dingleberries.
Hey guys, you know what this reminds me of?
What's that? What's that, Jimmy C?
It's, we're all musicians. We're always working for, working for creation.
That's right. That's right.
But we want to share that creation with other people.
Speaking of that,
Hold on a minute, you ain't let me finish.
go ahead.
If you had your ideal gig that you'd be playing right now besides this wedding, because this wedding is around here.
It's awesome and there's free food.
And the black tar is delicious.
And table 3.
Oh, you know it.
Table 3.
I love table 3.
Oh, yes.
If you had your ideal gig, where would it be? What would you do? And to really get it going, you gotta have good cover. Tell me about your ideal gig. Hannibal, Cannibal, Pops Cherrywood III, Hoboken. Come on, give it to me.
My ideal gig would involve me, several naked cheerleaders, a bunch of honey, and one piano. I'll play the piano until their clothes melt off them mystically, and they'll roll around in the honey, worshipping my utter sexy jazziness. Alright, yeah. And then after that, I do several things that weren't fit for an after-school special or any kind of wedding announcement.
The old panty melt.
Yes.
That's a good number.
The song's called Panty Melt.
What you gonna cover, man?
What am I gonna cover? Watermelon Man. One of my favorite songs.
That's an Elton John number, right?
No. Herbie Hancock, my friend. Herbie Hancock. Play that song at least 15 times. And then I'd play Oogie Boogie, It's Alright by Denny Two-Step and the No, That's No Goods.
See, you gotta loop it. That way you get the full jazzy effect.
You play one song, you play the same song you played all night, you play another new song, you play the same song you play every single other time.
Yeah,
it
man,
works magically.
It's all about the connection, letting the jazz flow through you.
It's as healthy and delicious for the human jazz-loving brain as Raisin Bran. It's good for you. So yeah, a lot of that. Watermelon Man almost 15 to 16 times, interspersed with other random jazz songs that I wrote or other people I know that have written. That's basically it. What about you, Scat Hand Cow?
Well, you know, I could think of no better place to have my ultimate gig than on Uranus. I mean, you know, just imagine looking out at the stars. You know, being able to look down on all those assholes and say, hey, I'm on Uranus, and I'm playing my flute. Yeah.
Are you talking about playing the flute in their anus or on their anus? Because the stars would look real big if you was small enough to be an asshole.
Looking at the black holes and everything. All them tears in time and stuff.
Kind of sounds like you're talking about an anal sex orgy to me.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I had eye contact with the other table over there.
Oh, table 12D. Yeah, there's some lookers over there.
From behind.
No,
anyway.
it's the buffet again.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you need to go take a ride on a swift pony, my friend.
Anyway, yeah. The gig on your anus would consist of all songs that would come sweetly in the night. Damn. Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, he's going to 12D. He's going to 12D, folks.
Hey, you got a spoon? Spoon? Yeah.
Excuse me, garçon. Scat needs a spoon.
Can we get a spoon over here? That's a spoon. He requesting a spoon for our bread. Oh, thank you. So he doesn't have to ask 12D. Oh, we're gonna not talk about what he's doing over there behind the base camp.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah. Oh man, you know, the song. What? I play every song.
That's right, you do, Scat. You play every song.
Yeah. At once.
That would be really, really frightening. So that's your perfect gig. You play every song at once.
That's a feat of jazz, my friend.
Yeah. Jazz.
Jazz-Olympic feat.
That's a jazz-Olympic feat.
Gotta have some good shoes on.
A jazzulian feat, even.
Jimmy C, big buttered piece of French bread. Why don't you tell us about your ultimate gig? Will you dance an ultimate jig? I want to know.
Will you flip your ultimate wig?
Jazzy!
Yes to 1 and 2.
Yes, jazz.
My ultimate gig. It's gonna sound a little outdated, but I want to play the Coliseum.
Are you talking about for Hercules and for David and Goliath and for Julius Caesar?
I am talking about the Roman Coliseum, but I don't want to do it in Rome. I want the Roman Coliseum shipped to Atlantis.
Ted Turner could work that out for you. I
Not
almost guarantee
Atlanta,
that.
Atlantis. The lost city. We were going to have the gig there.
Ah. It'd be awful wet, wouldn't it?
We're going to spaceship it all there.
So your dream gig was going to happen in the year 65-55, and Captain Kirk is going to preside over the announcements. Is your head and the jaw going to play the bass? Is that what's going to happen?
No, man. This is just a perfect world kind of situation, you know?
Or do you have a robot girlfriend? Is she like Miles Davis?
Well, if I had a robot girlfriend, she'd have to like Miles Davis.
You program
Or
her
else
to.
that bitch wouldn't stick around.
So, my perfect robot girlfriend
kick that metal ass out the door.
would love Miles Davis. Both of them.
And for my cover, 3-hour jazz rendition, Freebird.
Oh man,
It doesn't really get going until the 3rd hour.
I got some good charts for that.
Oh, the charts are all over the place. The mystical and mythical.
Hey, check this out. I go from like an A7 to a G48.
I know, it's unheard of.
If you don't know what that is, then obviously you have not mastered the flute.
You ain't in the jazz. I mean,
you
ain't had the jazz in you. That's the problem. You ain't had the jazz in you. And here it comes. This one's called Betty Bop Wee Whoa. On a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
I think I just herniated the disc.
Oh, don't lean over too forward there, buddy. You'll be fine. You got some shit on your hand.
I cracked
For real.
my rib when I was blowing up cars. I said blowing up cars.
Speaking of cars,
I meant
Scott McFarlane's and St. Matthew's family for their wedding announcement.
Yes, they're wishing St. Friskins. Yes, they're wishing them a good wedding and stuff.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Stuff that happens after a wedding.
one of them breaks glass.
You know, as our amount of honeymoon.
One of them breaks glass. Oh yeah, honeymoon. Jazzy honeymoon. Full of jazz.
The rice is awesome.
The rice is spectacular over there on the buffet line. That's right.
Hold on a minute. I get shit for mentioning peas, sweet peas. Things that have flavor. You congratulate him on mentioning rice on the
Rice
buffet.
is the most plentiful food in the entire world. More millions of people eat rice than anybody.
And guys, the San Franciscans paid for our gas. They really like rice.
Yeah, that's right.
We're trying to be nice to them.
So yeah, rice is good.
Oh,
Jimmy,
San
wink,
Francisco
nudge.
treat, of course.
It's delicious.
I love rice myself. I was just saying.
Just
from a
saying.
jazzy perspective.
It's not that delicious.
Yeah, have you guys ever thought about putting hot sauce in the little boxes?
You know who does put hot sauce in boxes? Jan Winkleworth Catering, who catered the wedding. I just want to thank them for the wonderful job of giving me chicken and waffles, and also they gave me a giant bucket of mashed potatoes, and I just want to say thank you.
I was gonna say for a second there, I thought you were gonna talk about how you like to put the hot sauce up in boxes, like, chicken.
I've never done that before. Never, ever once. That's what Silent Mo does. Ain't that right, Silent Mo? Yes, Moses Lester, our wonderful drummer. Everybody give him a round of applause.
He never denies it either. Just sits there and thinks it.
He doesn't say anything. I asked him if he liked Diet Coke, he just said, that's what he said. Nothing. That was it. Silent Mo. Oh, God.
He's like a jazz monk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play one last slow number. I'm gonna let all the members of my band say goodbye in their own special, beautiful way. I just want to thank everybody, Jenny Wensmuller Catering, Bonnie Bob's Worst Shrimp Company, the St. McFarlane's for this beautiful, wonderful wedding. It was just, I'm glad that we could sit back here and play elevated music for y'all all night. I'm so glad. Jimmy Croissant, French bread man, tell the audience goodbye. Say, I'm telling them what you know.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank us. We were a great wedding band. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. I most wholeheartedly agree. I did a great job. Me, Hannibal the Cannibal, Pope Cherrywood III of Hoboken. I did a great job leading y'all. I do have 2 nicknames, baby, and they're both quite delicious and nutritious. They make me want to do the dishes. Scad Hancock, tell me your goodbyes. Tell the audience what you want to know.
Hey, just want to thank everyone for coming out. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, heroin makes me sing.
It makes me cry, brother. It makes me cry. Well, I want to say good night to all the little babies and ladies out there. Looking forward to getting this Mad Dog's rabies, alright? Yeah, baby. If you want to say hello to me, my name is Hannibal the Cannibal, Pope Cherry. Hannibal
Pops!
Porch. If you want to say hello to me, my name is Hannibal the Cannibal, Pops. Pope Cherry. Hannibal the Cannibal. Fuck. I said Hannibal Mechanical. If you want to come say hello to me, sweet little ladies, my name is Hannibal the Cannibal. Hannibal the Cannibal, Pops Cherrywood III of Hoboken. If you're ready to get your back broken. Good night.